Christoph, your love life coach, and I want to coach you today on having a wild wedding. Okay, wild wedding. That means that you get to totally not bother with all the different things that ruin weddings, make them too expensive, and tank your bank account. So what you can do though is you can have an awesome wedding. And it's going to be, let's see, big on the joy, right? And big on financial gain instead of financial loss. Check that out. What would that be like? How would you even do that? Well, think of this concept. Instead of thinking that you have to be so mature and so together that you've got to throw this wedding and provide for your whole community, think of it in the old way. That is that your community throws the wedding for you. They do. They give you what you need on that day, which is a lot of love and a lot of food and a lot of music and a lot of partying. How do you do this without spending money? Well, you get humble about it. You get the point of this is rocking out and letting our community celebrate us. So it's a whole different way to go about it, right? So how would you do this? Well, I would say to have a wild wedding without spending even a dime is you do it outside, somewhere at family's property or a park, a campground, and you can put up signs. Like my friend just was saying to me, my neighbor, we were talking about this, what if it was like a garage sale? You put up signs all over town saying, wedding's happening. If you're wondering if you're invited, you are. Come on. And let it go. Let it go for 3 days. That's what happened to my friend's wedding in Morocco. They just did it like this, and it just kept going and going and going, so that when you walk down the street, you go into the grocery store, those people were at your wedding that normally would not be invited. The bankers at your wedding, the post people, they're at your wedding, and then it's like your whole community that you live in was part of that, and it feeds you day in and day out, that to have really celebrated with the community you live within. So one way to do the food is, my neighbor was just saying, he went to an awesome wedding that was super well attended and really affordable, and they did food trucks. They did a Chinese food truck and I don't know what else their food trucks were, but the food trucks fed everybody. But I'm thinking potluck. I'm thinking, I used to throw these big parties, and oh my gosh, the amount of alcohol was so crazy. It was just like people who were smashed. I never spent a dime. But you could have it online. You could say, I want these kinds of dishes at my wedding. Who will sign up for the huge mandala salad and the little fruit salad that's made like a castle, and which of my best friends is going to do the cake and go all artistic and crazy on me, So you can have a theme. Your theme can be, cosmic love or hippie party, or it could be glamour. It could be whatever your theme is. But if you got the whole audience attendees coming in some kind of costume theme, that also creates a ritual aspect. So the ritual aspect is super important, and that's what gives the spirituality to the whole day, that creates the magic and the love that's just totally powerful. So if you bring in the 5 elements, you're going to bring in fire, water, wind, plants, and did I get them all? Earth? Yeah, you're earthy. So you're outdoors, make a rain date maybe, or just let yourself get rained on. Be involved with the blessings of the elements of that day. And say you have a fire like they have in Indian weddings, and you walking around the fire with your sacred vows, and so are the attendees. They get to partake in the ritual too. They can walk around the fire and do their sacred prayers for you or for their lives. So you see what I mean? The more involved you're getting your community, the more really going for what makes joy. And here's another thing, really just think about music. Music and dancing. That's what creates an awesome wedding party. So how about some friends of yours who have a band play, or how about you just make an incredible set list and you jam out to this DJ designed, you know, set list you already made, or get your friends to make it so it's a surprise, and dance like crazy, dance outside, get a sound system outside, and see what I mean? Like, okay, the sound system needs a tent maybe to protect it, but you can work around the whole thing about the money. So let your community feed you. Let them throw you the wedding. Invite them to be part of it so that they can. And then, instead of wedding gifts, just ask everybody to put some money in for your honeymoon. That's what's going to give you joy for the rest of your life, is the memory of that awesome time you spent together. And you don't want to be on that honeymoon all depressed and freaked out from all the money you just spent and what an intensely stressful time it was. No! You were sent on this honeymoon, and you are just completely in your love, and that's all that matters. What you're saying is love, community, dance, music, food, nature, and real rituals. And you know me, I'm talking about one vow you make, just one real vow, which is the vow to remake your vows every 3 months, so that they are living vows and they actually represent you as you keep growing and evolving. So there you go. That's the wild wedding video for now, and I'm just praying for you to have so much courage to do this your own way. I don't know if anything I'm saying is related. You can see backyards, barbecues, state parks, rose gardens. You'll figure it out. But you're gonna let it come to you, let it roll. Alright, connect with me. I'm your love life coach, and I'm here making videos on all kinds of topics. Send me any question you've got, and you can get love life coaching with me too, you know. Alright, my links are below. Much joy.